Welcome to Human Historical Stories. Previously on Human Historical Stories, we presented to you the list of presidents of the United States of America. Also, we promised you to explain the reason that prevented some presidents from not completing their terms. Stay focused and let's get started.
April 4, 1841, William Henry Harrison died of either typhoid, pneumonia or paratyphoid fever 31 days into his term, becoming the first president to die in office and the shortest-serving U.S. president in history. July 9, 1850, Taylor died suddenly of a stomach disease, with his administration having accomplished little aside from the ratification of the Clayton-Bulwer Treaty. Fillmore served the remainder of his term. April 14, 1865, the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln, was assassinated by well-known stage actor, John Wilkes Booth, while attending the play, Our American Cousin, at Ford's Theater in Washington, D.C. Shot in the head, as he watched the play, a part of the American Civil War. He died the following day at 7:22 a.m., in the Peterson House opposite the theater. July 2, 1881, the 20th President of the United States, James A. Garfield, was assassinated by Charles J. Guiteau, whose motive was revenge against Garfield for an imagined political debt, at the Baltimore and Potomac Railroad Station in Washington, D.C. He died in Elberon, New Jersey, 79 days later on September 19, 1881. September 6, 1901, the 25th President of the United States, William McKinley, was assassinated at the Temple of Music in Buffalo, New York, by Leon Czolgosz, who regarded McKinley as a symbol of oppression and he have to die. He died 8 days later on September 14, 1901. August 2, 1923, the 29th President of the United States, Warren G. Harding, died from a sudden heart attack in his hotel suite while visiting San Francisco at around 7:35 p.m. His death quickly led to theories that he had been poisoned or committed suicide. April 12, 1945, the 32nd President of the United States, Franklin Roosevelt, died from a massive cerebral hemorrhage, a stroke, in the Little White House in Warm Springs, Georgia, at around 3:35 p.m. That day, Roosevelt died without regaining consciousness. November 22, 1963, the 35th President of the United States, John F. Kennedy, was assassinated in Dallas, Texas, while riding in a presidential motorcade through Dealey Plaza by former U.S. Marine Lee Harvey Oswald, who had acted entirely alone. Kennedy was pronounced dead about 30 minutes after the shooting. August 9, 1974, the 37th President of the United States, Richard Nixon, was involved by the Watergate scandal from 1972 to 1974 that led to Nixon's resignation, fearing that he would be charged with covering up the illegal activities of members of his party, under the threat of Congress to indict him.
As we previously seen, there are 4 presidents who have been assassinated by assassins. Who they are, why they assassinated, and what was their destiny. Stay with us, and stay tuned for details.